Welcome to Payoff Pitch, New York Yankee Baseball, 1978 action. And of course, this is now going to be game number 13 as we are 8-4 so far on the season. So we're playing quite well compared to how they actually played in real life. They're about 3 games ahead. The offense really hasn't come around much, but the pitching has been spectacular. On the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers will be Mike Caldwell. On the mound for the New York Yankees will be Dick Tidrow. 60-degree day, so we should have a fairly beautiful afternoon here at the stadium. It's a 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock afternoon start today. Here, what the Yankees have done lately, they won 7 out of 8. Their last loss came to the Baltimore Orioles, which they lost 5-3. The Yankees, as a team, is hitting .243 with an OPS of .677 as a team. And they also have a 3.51 team ERA as they're starting to bring that down to somewhat respectability. Again, 8-4 on the season. Tidrow is making his 3rd start of the year. He's gone 13 innings, giving up 16 hits, 5 earned runs. He is 1-1 on the year with an ERA about team average at 3.46. And he'll be opposed by Mike Caldwell on the season, usually an absolute Yankee killer. So he will get the start today. Yankee lineup is going to be a little bit different. So Billy Martin decided to kind of mix up his lineup, even though they've won 8 out of 12. The Brewers are struggling as a unit. The Brewers on the season is 3-8. So Caldwell on the season is no record, has not been in any games so far. So this is his first start. He was 22-9 with an unbelievable 2.37 ERA. So he had a great season in 78, started slowly coming into the rotation. And once he did, he gave the Brewers almost 300 innings of pitching. So are we ready? Let's do this from the stadium. Here are the lineups. Mulder, Money, Cooper, Heisel, Ogilvy, Bando, Thomas, Wolford, and Moore. For the Yankees, Randolph, Rivers, and White, Jackson, Piniella, and Cliff Johnson is behind the plate. Piniella is the DH, and White plays left. Chambliss is at first, Nettles, then Dent. On the mound for the Yankees is Tidrow, right-hander. On the mound is for the Brewers is Mike Caldwell. And it is a 29-year-old Caldwell taking on a 31-year-old Dick Tidrow. As we're ready to go here at the stadium, let's see if the Yankees can win the 2nd game in a row. They won the 1st game. Thought I was recording it earlier, but for some reason can't find that recording. So let's play this one on here, which I know will be recorded. Hopefully get some people coming in late this evening. Here we go. First pitch of the ball game. So from Tidrow, it's going to be a 3-1 pitch, so it's going to be a definite hittable. But for Mulder, he flies to left field. That will be Roy White makes the catch, and quickly there's one away. Here's second baseman Don Money, 3 hits in the first game of the series, had a home run early on. Here's a pitch from Tidrow, and that will be an 8. Again, that'll be a 3-1 pitch, and Don Money slugs one for a base hit. So Money with a base hit. That was a ground ball up the middle. Mickey Rivers plays it, and Don Money continues his solid hitting. Runner on first and nobody out. So now batting for the Brewers will be first baseman Cecil Cooper. So Cooper comes up with a man on. Again, with Cliff Johnson behind the plate, this Brewer team can try to run a little bit. Again, the Brewers are without Sexto Toscano. He's not in their lineup either. So here is the pitch from Tidrow. That's going to be a 6. That's going to be a 2-2 count. So we'll have something favorable. 55 tough is going to be a strikeout. Oh, he just missed it. 55 on a tough, and he whiffs as Cooper checked his swing, but the umpire said he went all the way, 2 away. Here is again the right fielder, Larry Heisel, again playing right today, playing the short field here at the stadium. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 3-1 count. So it's going to be very patient. Patient on a 53 is going to be a single for Heisel. So Heisel waited him out and got a base hit. As a long single in the gap in center field. Everyone will advance 1 base. And the Brewers have first and second with 2 outs. So now here is the designated hitter, Ben Ogilvy. Brewers starting off strong, 2 on, 2 outs. Tidrow trying to get through this one. From the stretch he is. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a meaty pitch there. That could be trouble for Tidrow. 36 to a righty, deep fly right field. Jackson will look up way back and nowhere to go. It's gone. Ben Ogilvy, a 3-run bomb, and the Brewers lead 3-0. So just like that, Dick Tidrow can go 7 innings, so he will be done through 6. So he'll definitely already hit his fatigue once he hits his innings pitched already in the first. So a 3-run bomb for Ogilvy, and the Brewers take the early lead. So now here's Sal Bando. And the Brewer, you don't want to get this Brewer team happy and going. 3-0 Milwaukee, 2 outs in the first. Here's a pitch from Tidrow. Again, that's a 2-1 pitch, so it is very hittable. 34 to a righty and avoids damage by popping it up. Chambliss is there, makes the catch, and 1/2 inning is over. Milwaukee 3, Yankees coming up to bat. So bottom of the first inning, Mike Caldwell, the Yankee killer, comes on out with a 3-run lead. That could be very dangerous for this team. So leading off is Randolph. Here's the pitch from Caldwell, and that's an out. Oof, that is a quick out. That's a tough out. So we'll definitely, let's see what the call is on that one. 57 tough. We'll call that a ground ball third since that is in the out column, and there's one away. An auto out, one away, and here's Mickey Rivers, still one of the hotter Yankees on this team, but he's been in a struggle and a slump lately. Left-handed Rivers against the lefty Caldwell. That's in the ballpark. An 82 at Yankee Stadium means he gets a swing in the wheelhouse against the lefty. Let's see if Rivers can get him in the game here. That's going to be a 47, and he just misses. That's a ground ball to first. Cooper will toss it to Caldwell, and there's 2 outs. So Rivers just misses it. Dave Gardner. Welcome aboard, David. 2 outs, and now here is the left fielder, Roy White. So Roy White comes in, 2 outs in the first. Milwaukee leads 3-0. Here's the pitch to White, and that's going to be a 3-1 pitch, which is going to be favorable for a Yankee hitter. 40 against a lefty. Nope, sorry, that's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Good play by Caldwell. Throws him out, and that ends the first inning. 3 up, 3 down, go to Yankees. 3-0 Brewers. So top of the second, Gorman Thomas followed by Jim Wolford, and Charlie Moore will bat for the Brewers here in the second. Dick Tidrow kind of getting hit hard here. Tidrow's first pitch. Oh, again, that's going to be meat. That is, again, a cement mixer slider by Tidrow, but a 94 hits to the deep left field. It's going to drift in the Death Valley. Roy White will come over and make the catch about 410 feet in left center field. He just missed it. If he hits it to the pole side, that's probably in the second deck. 1 away. Here's Wolford. He's a right-handed hitter getting the start today. Here's a pitch from Caldwell. Again, that's gonna be a 3-1 pitch, so he'll get something good to swing at. And the pitch is a ground ball to first. Chambliss has got it. Not much speed for Wolford. He'll take it to the bag himself, and there's 2 away. Here is the catcher, Charlie Moore. Moore comes up with 2 outs here. Buck Martinez got the start in game 1. Here's the pitch from Tidrow. And again, that's going to be a cement mixer slider over the plate. 15 for Moore gives him a chance inside the wheelhouse. It's a base hit up to 52, but it's a 94. He skies it to deep left field, but White will get back and make the catch and ends the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second here at the stadium. Milwaukee 3, New York 0. It's now going to be Jackson Piniella and Cliff Johnson doing the catching today. They'll bat here in the bottom of the second inning. So Jackson, the batter. Pitch from Caldwell. Here we go. It's going to be a 9. It's going to be a 3-1. So it's going to be a very patient pitch for Jackson on a 69, but he still misses it. Oh, the Yankees aren't getting any breaks today. 69's a ground ball to short. Mahler's got it, throws them out, and there's 1 away. Brewers are still without Rob out in the lineup. He has not been in any of the first 2 games they played in Milwaukee, and he has not been the first 2 games here at the stadium. Here's a designated hitter, Lou Piniella, one of the hotter Yankees. He's hitting like 320, I believe, on the season. Here's a pitch from Caldwell. That's going to be an in play, so he'll get a 3-1 pitch to hit at. but he'll miss that on a 57 ground ball to third. The captain, Sal Bando, comes up and throws him out. There's 2 outs. So now here is Cliff Johnson, Big Heathcliff, homered in game 1. Gets the start behind the play in game 2. Here's the pitch from Caldwell, and that's going to be an auto out. A tough out is going to be a strikeout. So 39 tough is a whiff. So Cliff Johnson down on strikes, and Mike Caldwell has retired the first 6. 3-0 Brewers. We go to the top of the third. The Yankees have won 7 of their last 8, but the Yankees seem to struggle against this left-handed menace named Mike Caldwell. Here's Paul Molitor. He's like a dream you have as a child that keeps coming back, and you can't get rid of him. He used to dominate any Yankee teams. So Molitor now followed by Money and Cooper. Fly to left field first time up was Molitor. And that could be dangerous against Tidrow. That is going to be in play. It's going to be a 3-1 pitch up. It's going to be a hitter's count. It's a base hit for Molitor. Molitor had the pitch he wanted and lined it in left field for a base hit. So Molitor's on with a single. So runner on first and nobody out. With Cliff Johnson behind the plate, he gets the lead. Oh, that's bad. Molitor may have an auto steal here. That's going to be a C against Cliff Johnson's forearm. Yikes. Yeah. So let's look it up. C4 is probably going to be very unpleasant. C4 means you're going on a very good. So a very good for Molitor, and he's off on the gun. Very good says he's safe. So Molitor will steal second. When you have Cliff Johnson behind the plate, you take any luxury you can. So now the Brewers have a runner on second and no one out. And it's going to be the second baseman, Don Money. Singled and scored in the first. Tidrow from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-1 count again in favor of the batter. It is going to be 6, and that, folks, is going to be a single for Tidrow. That should score the run. Runner on second scores. It was an opposite field line drive, so Money gets one to right field and cashes in. So Molitor scores. It's 4-0 favor of the Brewers. So Money with another 2 hits in his ball game, and I guess the Brewers get the revenge on this one. Here is the first baseman, Cecil Cooper. Ken Clay gets up in the Yankee bullpen. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 3-1, so it's going to be very patient, and that's going to be a walk. So again, the Brewers are waiting. Dick Tidrow out here. First and second, nobody out. And here is Larry Heisel. So Heisel the batter. First and second, 1 man in, 4-0. Tidrow on the verge of going out. Clay getting up and in a hurry, ready. It's going to be an 8. Again, it's going to be a 3-1, so it's going to be a pitch. It's going to be a batter's count. Ground ball to short. He might turn 2. Tidrow is a 5. That is an 8. That's an 8. It's a fielder's choice. So with 1 out, Money will move to third. Cooper is retired, and it's first and third. So first and third, 1 out for the designated hitter, Ben Olvey. 3-run homer in the first. Deep fly right field. Yankees will try to play the infield in here from the stretch. Here we go. It's going to be in play again. Batters count again, but a 61 is a fly ball left field. Let's see what he is. Money, let's see if he has any speed. 6 or higher, I'll give him the sacrifice fly. So we'll look at Money's running speed. He's a 7. Let's call it a sac fly. So a sac fly for Ogilvy, his 4th RBI of the day. That will score Money from third, and another run in for the Brewers, and it's 5-0. So now runner on first and 2 outs. It's going to be Sal Bando. Ken Clay's ready. You can see the pitching coach in the bullpen waving the hat, which means he's ready to come in. Tidrow from the stretch. Again, 3-1 pitch, but he gets a 98, and it's a fly ball to left field. So Dick Tidrow will survive another inning. But the Brewers score 2. It's 5-0 Brewers. We go to the bottom of the third. Of course, payoff pitch. You give up 3 or more runs. You give up 3 or more runs in your fatigue inning. So if you're a 7, you can go 6, and then 7th inning, you're coming out. But if you give up 6 earned runs, it's an auto pull, and the pitcher does have to come out. So the bullpen is ready for the next earned run. The Brewers do get in. So now it's going to be Chambliss, Nettles, and Dent. the bat against Caldwell. See if the Yankees can get something going here. It's going to be in play. They get a favorable count, but a 53 is going to fall in the ground ball third. Again, window, it's easy, throws them out, and Caldwell's retired the first 7. So now here is the third baseman, Craig Nettles. Nettles the bat, left on left here. Here's the pitch for him, and that's going to be a tough out. So that's an automatic out. That's a ground ball to second. Good play by Money, throws him out, and that is 8 in a row. Yankees definitely do not have any good-hearted swings in this one. No flyouts at all in this game. All ground outs. Money to Dent. Here's the pitch from Caldwell. It's an 11. Again, it's a hitter's pitch. But a 59, the fly ball to right field. And that's going to be the right fielder. That's Heisel, makes the catch. And the Yankees are down 9 in a row. It's head to the fourth. It's 5-0 Brewers. Yankees 3-game winning streak. They've won 7 of their last 8. They're 8-4. But looks like that one may be coming to a close today. Here's a center fielder, German Thomas. He flied to left his first time up. Tidrow from the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be tough. And, of course, for Mr. Gorman, that's a whiff. Thomas down on strike. So Tidrow gets a big K. He needed that one. So here's Wolford. They want to get Tidrow some innings here. That way they're not blowing their entire bullpen up. Here's a pitch from Tidrow. And again, that's going to be in play. A 93 is going to be a fly ball left field. Roy White is there. He'll come in and make the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here is Charlie Moore. So with 2 outs, Moore comes up. Fly to left his last time up. Here's a pitch from Tidrow. And that's going to be tough, so he should get this one out of here. 72 is a fly ball center field. Rivers makes the catch, and Tidrow got exactly what he needed. A nice, high, easy maintenance inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Brewers. He may survive the 6 innings, and he'll have to be out by the 7th, but Yankees will take that at this point. Let's see if they can fight back here. The Brewers almost fought back against the Yankees in the last game that I thought I streamed, but the Yankees still won it by a score of 5-4. So here's Randolph. He'll hit against Caldwell. Yankees absolutely nothing, as I've heard that somewhere before by somebody. Caldwell is a tough out, folks. That's an automatic out. Ground ball to short, retired. That is 10 absolutely nothings. So again, 10 in a row, retired by Caldwell. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Rivers, ground ball the first, his first time up. Left on left. Caldwell on the pitch. That's going to be an automatic out. Holy smokes. And that's a 47. That is a ground ball to first. He'll retire him. And there's 2 outs. He's retired. He's grounded to the first baseman twice. 11, absolutely nothing so far for the Yankees in a row. Here's the left fielder, Roy White. Switch hitter will bat against lefties. He hits lefties a little better. He'll bat from the right-hand side. Let's see if he can get a piece now. Tough out again. I rolled the 7 3 consecutive times, and that would be normally a base hit, but a tough out, you're out. So he's out. We'll call that a ground ball to second. And Mike Caldwell's retired 12 Yankees with ground ball outs or strikeouts. We played 4. It's the Brewers 5, and the Yankees absolutely nothing. So Caldwell 12 in a row retired. We go to the 5th. Mulder, Money, Cooper will bat for the Brewers. This is starting to look extremely ugly for the Yankees here in the Bronx. So here's Mulder. He's 1 for 2, single, stole second, and scored the last time up. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a hitter's count pitch. Base hit Mulder. So he hit a shot there. That's an opposite field hit. So Mulder drives it to the right side. And again, is he on with the base? No, we cannot run. And this time they'll hold Mulder on well, keep him from stealing. Runner, he's ready. But here's Money. 2 for 2, had 3 hits in the last game. He's had a hot series for the Brewers. Here's the pitch. It's going to be tough. Oh, crapola. That is going to be, guess what? It's going to be tough with the rare play. Always love to have the rare plays get involved. So it's a rare play with runners on base. So let's have fun, folks, and read with Uncle Mike. So let's see if we can find that's base is empty. That's the thing. These things just don't. Runners on base, tough. All right. Let's see if I can roll high, and I'll have this list I can use. So let's see if we can do it here. So it's tough. Runner on base. It's a 75. So let's go ahead and read. Batter strikes out on an awkward swing. Oh, check batter for injury. Well, it's an as-played lineup, so guess what? We're not going to have injuries, but we'll check. Money will stay in the game, so Money strikes out. So if I could do the day injuries, but I'm not going to do that here. So here's Cooper, one away. And Cooper was 0 for 1, struck out and walked. Here's a pitch from Tidrow trying to stay in this game. That's an 8, and that's in play. 13 to a righty, and that's a hard hit for Cooper. Soft blooper into the right field as the runners will advance one base. So that could almost do it here. Here's Larry Heisel, 2 on and 1 out. Clay, they motion that Clay is ready. 4 1/3 for Tidrow so far. Is that going to be enough? Heisel will swing. 2 on, 1 out. Tidrow wants to stay in. Can he make the pitch? That's going to be a 3-1 count. Of 14 is a walk. And again, Heisel will walk, and that, folks, might be over. So let's look at it. So it'll be a lefty Ogilvy. Do the Yankees got a lefty who can pitch to a lefty, I once heard. So let's see who can pitch to a lefty. Or do we go with Clay? In a Stratomatic game, I wouldn't do this because Clay was a dominant pitcher against right-handed pitching. But in here where it doesn't matter, what do you do? So let's see who's in this Yankee pen. You don't really want a high leverage guy, so you're gonna go against the odds here and bring in Clay. So that's it. Yankee pitching change coming in on the Dodge bullpen car. New pitcher for the Yankees is Kenneth Clay. So he'll get him out of there. So Tidrow is done. I'll write his name down and not happy about it. 4 1/3 innings as Ken Clay will come in the ball game. So as Ken Clay comes out, not bad either. Doesn't have any bombs on the card. Has a ballpark result in Yankee Stadium. As long as he doesn't pitch to a lefty like Ogilvy, we may not have a problem. So we'll see. Bases loaded, 1 out. Yankees will play back. Hopefully they can turn 2. Clay's a double play 7, and so is Ogilvy. So a double play is possible. So Clay from the stretch. Here we go. And that is going to be an in-play result. And unfortunately for Ken Clay, that's an 0-8. That's a base hit for Ogilvy. So hard grounder to left field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. Runner on second scores. And the Brewers take a 7-0 lead. So Ogilvy knocks in 2. He has 6 RBIs in the game. Have yourself a game, Ben Ogilvy. So Milder will score. That will score Cooper from second. And that will bring the runner Heisel to second. So first and second, 2 in, 1 out. And that closes the book on Tidrow, as that was 7 earned runs. An ugly start for him. And he still has 1 more on base. Yikes. So Ben Ogilvy, have yourself a day, a former Red Sox. Taking this time out for a minute. All right, go ahead. We're back to play. So now here's Bando. Bando hit against Clay from the stretch, first and second. And 1 man out. And that'll be a 3-1 pitch. So he should get it what he needs. 63 is a ground ball to second. Let's see. Double play 7, double play 7. That's a 6, and that's a double play. How about that? 1 batter too late. 4-6-3 for Bando. And the Brewers get 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 7-0 Milwaukee. But the story is Mike Caldwell so far. So now it's going to be Jackson, Piniella, Johnson, the bat against Caldwell here. Caldwell on the mound. He's having these long innings where he has to wait. That's in play. That is going to be a 36 to a lefty, and that's going to be a pop to short. Mulder is there, makes the catch, and that is the first batter that the Yankees actually got in the air. Wow. So this game so far has been 5-3, 3-1, 1-3, 6-3, 5-3, K, 5-3, 4-3. And then I think Dent may have popped up. He popped a short. So there was 1. Ground ball to short, ground ball to first, ground ball to second, and then Jackson just popped a short. So 2 outs out of the first 13 outs have been at least grounders or that 1 strikeout. Here's Piniella. He'll be a top hitter for Caldwell. Hits lefties well. So we'll see if Caldwell can make the pitch right here. It's going to be an 8. It's in play, but a 74 is a fly ball center field. So back-to-back outfield shots. That's a catch for Thomas, and there's 2 outs and 14 in a row retired by Mike Caldwell. Here is Cliff Johnson. He can make the Brewers pay with 1 pitch. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4. That's in play, but an 84 is a ground ball to short. Play made by Mulder, retires the side, and Caldwell's retired the first 15. Through 5, it's 7-0 Milwaukee. Get your friends and family together. Something special is happening here in the Bronx. Thomas, Wolford, and Moore to bat for the Brewers. With Ken Clay staying out there, probably take an old-fashioned beating right now because I don't want to waste anyone else. It's going to be a 3-1 count, so it's going to be very tough. It's going to be a walk to Thomas. So the Yankees did not need another leadoff man on, and they got one here. So Thomas leads off. So now the batter is going to be the right-hander Wolford. Wolford the bat. Right-handed batter against Clay. Clay from the stretch in the pitch. Again, it's in play, but a 49 is going to be a ground ball to first. Double play 7, double play 6. That's a 3-4-6-3. So second inning in a row, Ken Clay gets a couple double play balls and he gets him out of there. Here's Charlie Moore now. Moore is 0 for 2, fly to left and fly to center. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be in the ballpark. That's what they had to worry about. 62, but to a righty, favors the pitcher. That is going to be an in-play result for Moore. 27%. That's a base hit for Moore. He got the pitch he needed. Long single in the center field for Moore. Runner on first, 2 outs, and it brings up the shortstop, Paul Mauder. So Mauder comes up. He's 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Ben Ogilvy with a game of his life today so far. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be an in-play result, but a 78 is a fly ball center field. Play is made by Rivers, retires aside. Let's go to the bottom of the 6 here in the Bronx. 7-0 Brewers. Chambliss, followed by Nettles and Dent against Caldwell. Here's the pitch. That's an 8. It's in play, but a 59 is going to be a fly ball left field. That is Wolford makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here's Nettles. Holy smokes. So Mr. Nettles comes up, third baseman. Nettles on the ball game, has ground the second. If I told you anything else, you would not be hearing the truth. In play against Caldwell, 95, a fly ball right field. Heisel is there, 2 outs. That now is 17 in a row. Shortstop, Bucky Dent. Caldwell looks in the Dent. Come on, do what you did against the Red Sox. Tough out. Yeah, that's what I get for that. Fly ball left field. That's an auto out. Retires the side. 18 in a row retired by Mike Caldwell. Folks, get your friends and family on the phone. Something very special is happening here in the Bronx. 7-0 Milwaukee. Oh, boy. Okay, Money, Cooper, Heisel, the bat for Milwaukee. Clay still on the mound. He has gone. If he finishes this inning, he'll go 2 2/3, which is darn good for Clay. So that'll be something very good. Oh, that's in the ballpark for Money. Boy, has he just been hot. 39, and oh, wait a minute, to a righty. Hang on, that is going to be an in-play. So Money will re-roll again on the in-place where he's been all day long. It's a 20. It's a base hit for Don Money. He's hot. Ground ball in the left field for a base hit. So Money is on again. 3 for 4 from Money. Boys, his bat has absolutely just been fantastic today. Let's see if I can tighten my pen. The thing I don't need now is a pen that dies on me because of what's going on here at the stadium. There we go. That works. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Cooper. Cooper has struck out, walked, singled, and scored. Runner on first, nobody out. Mike Caldwell does not want to see a long inning here. He wants to get up back out there as soon as he can. It's going to be a 9. That's going to be in play. Oof, another. It's going to be in play, men on base, rare play. For the second time, we're going to have a rare play. And it right there. So we'll roll right there on the in play. Hopefully it's high enough. I don't have to find it. Oh, nope, I have to find it. It's going to be an 11. So runners on base on the 11. So let's read again. Let's see if we can find runners on base, rare play 11. Base is empty. No, there's runners on base, I said. Base is empty. Defense, base is empty. Oh boy, this sometimes takes time. Runners on base, patient. Runners on base, runner on base, tough. Runners on base in play. An 11 says, batter laces the line drive down the left field line. If the visiting team is batting, the ump rules the ball foul. Re-roll on the batter's in-play section to complete the at-bat. If the home team is batting, rules the ball fair. Batter safe on second with a double. Can you imagine what Mike Caldwell is doing? And I rolled that. Holy crap. All right, that's a foul ball, as the umpire says. So let's re-roll that. So Cooper will get another swing. Here's the swing. And that's going to be again, and that's going to be what they wanted. That's going to be a base hit for Cooper. And again, that's going to be a two-base advancement, a line drive to center field. So Money the third. And folks, it's first and third, nobody out. And here's Larry Heisel. Brewers getting exactly what they wanted in this one. The Yankees will play back. They'll look and get two. Heisel is 1 for 2, a single and a walk, run scored. Mr. Ogilvy is on deck again. Hang on, folks. All right. Let's do this from the Bronx. Come on. Let's see what he does. At the 5, it's going to be in play against Caldwell. 41 is going to be a ground ball back to first. They could turn 2. Double play 8, double play 7. It's a 5. It's 1-6-3. The runner scores. No RBI. Brewers lead 8-0. So that's to get a run. That's what you want. Here's Ogilvy. Ogilvy has 3-run homer, a sac fly, and a single, drove in 2. He's so far 1 for 1 with 6 RBI. That is some statistic. Here's the pitch. That's going to be patient. A 79, and he'll be retired for the first time. Fly ball center field. The play is made and retires the side. Milwaukee gets 1. Get up and stretch, but don't go far. It is now 8-0 Milwaukee's. We head to the bottom of the 7th. There's a reason to stick around here, folks, but I'm not going to say why. So Willie Randolph will lead off. Mike Caldwell so far has looked pretty good. Caldwell from the windup, and here's the pitch. That's going to be in play. 17, base hit for Randolph. So the Yankees get off the schneid. Ground ball off the middle. Second baseman and shortstop can't get it. And the first runner of the ball game is Willie Randolph. All right, folks, I guess for those who are going to bed, they can now, as Willie Randolph breaks up the perfecto 7 innings in. So here is Mickey Rivers. Something to give the Yankees some hope here. Here is Caldwell. And that's a foul ball as the die goes flying. Let's see if I have another blue one that is easy enough to locate. If not, we're going to have to improvise this. Caldwell likes that blue die, though. So let's see if we can find another blue one in the bag of tricks. Hang on, folks. Let's see if we can find another blue one here. We got tons. And there it is. Found him a brother. So we found the blue dye's brother in the bag. So we'll go ahead and use another one. We'll see if this can help the Yankees' fortune right now. So far, anything will help. From Caldwell, that is going to be patient. 52 patient is going to be a single for Rivers. So the Yankees break out the hitting sticks. And run first advances 2 bases. So Randolph will go all the way to third. First and third, nobody out. Caldwell's fatigue is a 9. He can go to distance. We can go 8 innings as long as he doesn't give up 3 earned runs. So here's Roy White. So the Yankees getting a little bit of something going here. It might be a little bit late. Here's the pitch. Tough out. There you go. That's one way to do that. 53 is a ground ball to third. That could be 2 for the price of 1. Caldwell's double play is a 7. He is a 6. That is a 7. So it's a fielder's choice. Run batted in for Roy White. The Yankees break the scoreboard on a fielder's choice by White. And it's a runner. It's now a runner on first. And it is now an 8-1 ball game. The Yankees actually break the shutout at least after going without a hit or run, nothing before this. So here is Reggie. Reggie to bat. Reggie can get a big piece of one. That'll be good here. Oh, another tough out. Holy cow. And that's a whiff. So Jackson down on strikes. Another auto out on Caldwell's card. So runner on first and 2 outs. And here's Sweet Lou Piniella. Likes to keep this going for the Yanks if he can. Here we go. Caldwell from the stretch still. Here's the pitch. It's the first defensive check of the evening. And that will be a range played to the right fielder. So it's going to be Heisel. He is not the most gifted out there. He's a range of a 4. A range of a 4 says that's an E rate. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's read that again. So it's a range. Range is the letter grade. Sorry. Heisel's right fielder range is a D. So it's a 1 to 53 is a hit. So in the corner does not make the catch. So Heisel cannot make the play down the corner. That's a single and 2 stars. So a big hit there. That'll get the runner to third, first and third and 2 outs. So big hit for Piniella. Now here's big Cliff Johnson. Oh my, Cliff Johnson get a piece of one here. Yankees can fight their way back in this little bit. Again, Caldwell can roll a 12 right now and give me some help. Let's see. Nope, it's an 8. It's in play though. An 07 is a triple. Holy cow. An 8 on Caldwell's in play. 07, Cliff Johnson. 1 triple on the year. He has one already. So I'm not going to play the house rule where he can't get another one. Go hustle Cliff Johnson. So that will score White. That will score Piniella. And Cliff Johnson's got himself a triple again. So he knocks in 2 with the triple and is now an 8-3 ball game. And of course, that'll be all for Mike Caldwell once he gets into the 9th inning. So the Brewers won't need a reliever once we head into the 9th. Here or sooner. Here's Chris Chambliss with 2 outs. Runner on third, 2 outs. Yankees trying to get back in this right now. Here's the pitch. That's in play, but an 80 will stop that. That's a fly ball center field. Play is made and retires aside, but the Yankees get 3. They get off the mat. It's now 8-3 Brewers. We head to the 8th. So Ken Clay will stay out there. His arm hasn't fallen off yet. He has been in so far 2 2/3 innings as we head to the 8th. And he's done, and he's gone real well. He's kind of saved the Yankee bacon so far. Bando's 0 for 3, followed by Thomas and Wolford. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a strikeout on Bando. So Ken Clay saving the Yankees bacon as Dick Tidrow could not find himself today. Kept getting in trouble everywhere he went. And now here's Gorman Thomas. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's a pitch from Clay. That will be in play, but an 87 will be a ground ball to short. That's dead. Throws them out, and there's 2 away. And here's Jimmy Wolford. So 2 outs for Wolford. Yankees down 5. I've seen worse things, stranger things happening. Here's the pitch. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be in play, but a 48 is going to be a ground ball to first. That's Chambliss, takes to the bag himself. And the Yankees come off the field with a little bit of vigor. It's 8-3 Brewers. Let's see if the Yanks can start making a little comeback. So with Caldwell on the mound, we'll leave him out there for his last inning. It's Nettles, Dent, Randolph. But if it gets in that meat of that Yankee order, the Brewer bullpen will be ready. So here's Nettles. That's an automatic tough out. Wow, struck him out. So Nettles strikes out. Caldwell, being tough there, gets the very important first out of the inning. And now here's the shortstop, Bucky Dent, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Caldwell looks in, gets the sign. That's a ballpark for Dent. 81 is going to be an in-play result because a righty has absolutely not much to it. 29%. Dent against the lefty, 26%. He gets it. Base hit, Bucky Dent. As he hard ground ball in the left field. So Dent hits a liner. Runner on first and one out and brings up Randolph. Randolph broke up the perfect game back in the seventh, a single, and then came around the score. 8-3 Brewers. Randolph trying to get the Yankees back in this. Caldwell from the stretch trying to work his way out. It's in play. 29 is a base hit for Randolph. And that is going to be a sharp line drive in the front of left field. Everyone will take one base. Station the station we are. First and second, one man out. So Randolph with two key hits. Yankees fighting themselves back in this, and here's Mickey. Mickey with a single his last time up. So now let's see what the Brewers do. The closer is Bill Castro. Nothing to smile about, nothing to really pull your tent in on. He had 8 saves. Again, their big guy. Bob McClure might be an option right now. Just to give the Yankees a different look, he had 9 saves, and he can be a short man in this bullpen. So Bob McClure will look in. First, he's up and ready. It's one out, first and second. And here's Rivers. You know what? They may want to go Castro here because of that reason. Let's see. He's a righty. There's too much. I don't want to put certain guys in there because of the power they give up. And Castro doesn't give up any power, just a couple of ballparks, gives up base hits, and again, he's going to be a short on the leash too. So who did the Brewers ended up pulling out here? Caldwell with almost 300 innings in 78. We'll try to get this guy out. So Rivers, lefty on lefty. Caldwell looks in. First and second, one out. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a tough out. How about that? Nope, that would have been a hit if the tough out wasn't there. So that's a strikeout I'm going to call. And there's 2 outs. So first and second, 2 outs for White. And now this is where the Yankees, I know Roy White hits lefties. That's what he tells me. White in this ball game is 0 for 3, a fielder's choice and a run scored. He is the starting left fielder. Unfortunately, if you my DH, it would make things a lot easier. But I think I may go to Thurman here. I think I might go to Thurman here and see if there's another left fielder. Well, yeah, they probably could throw Blair out there. I'm pretty sure he's probably on the roster. Yeah, he's right there. So Blair will be probably putting on his glove and mitt. So he'll come in. But here comes Thurman. So Munson will come in. Did not start today. One of my favorite Yankees of all time. So he will get the swing here in the 8th. He wants to keep it going. First and second, 2 outs. Caldwell from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be patient. Patient on a 45. There's a single for Munson. He gets the job done. Opposite field in the right field. Everyone advances one base. Oh, baby. So what? So a base hit for Munson. It gets the runner to third. So let's see. So Dent goes to third. Randolph to second. And the Yankees are down 5 with a possibility of being down 1. Number 44, Reggie Jackson's the batter. Reggie. Fans on their feet here at the stadium. Left on left. 8th inning. It's not going to matter, really. This is where payoff pitch has its issues, is the pitchers aren't carded to go one way or the other against somebody. The batters are, but the pitchers aren't. So now bringing somebody in, Jackson has more stuff against righties, tons more power against righties. I'm not going to give him a chance at a grand slam against somebody like that. So they're going to stick to the lefty and get a fresh lefty in there, and that's Bob McClure. Although he does give up options, Jackson can still hit a 50% grand slam on 3 rolls, which I don't like. So, have the Brewers come to the mound yet, or they let Caldwell finish? They're going to let Caldwell go to the ninth. He's gonna have his arm fall off at this point. It's his first start of the year, late April. He goes 22-9, a 2+ ERA, one of the best seasons in the American League. So Jackson will swing 0 for 3. Here we go. Here's the pitch to Jackson. It's in play. 39 is just a little bit short, and that is a popped up. Cooper there. He backs up a step, makes the catch, and the inning's over. So Mike Caldwell struggles in the last couple innings, but to the ninth we go. It is 8-3 Milwaukee. So now for the Brewers, it will be, let's see. Okay, it will be more, Milder, and Money. The meat of this Milwaukee lineup has really been doing the damage. Clay will stay out there. He'll try to give the Yankees 3. He'll try to give the Yankees into the ninth inning. So 4 2/3. What a performance by Ken Clay saving the Yankees. Patient 34 is going to be a single for more. So that's a big hit. That will be a opposite field liner in the right field for Charlie. His 2 hits in this game. And now here's Milder. So now this is where you go the opposite way and bring in your best pitcher to get an out. And that's going to be Sparky Lyle. Yankees like their option here, so they're going to bring in Lyle here. Hasn't pitched a ton. Gossage went 3 innings with a big boy save in game 1. So Lyle's going to come in and try to get a couple outs for me. So let's see what happens. So here is Milder against Lyle from the stretch. That's going to be a 10. That's in the ballpark. Yikes. But it's a 92, and Milder will swing in the in-play result. He will miss it, though. 44. It's a ground ball to first. We're going to turn 2. So let's see. Milder's double play is a 7. Lyle double play is a 9. Less than 7's 2, and it's a 3. What a double play. Holy cow, and a huge double play for Milder. So he gets it on a 4, 6, 3. So Lyle comes in, throws that slider, and gets 2. And now here's Don Money, who's been absolutely a monster today. 3 for 4 in the ball game. He has scored 3 runs. Here's a pitch from Lyle, and that's an in play. 23 to lefty. Guess what? Base hit Don Money. Holy cow. 4 hits for Money. He's money in the bank. Base hit to left field. So Money cashes in for the 4th time today. And now here's the first baseman, Cecil Cooper. So Cooper to swing. Left-handed hitter against Lyle. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be Patient. Patient on a 69 is going to be a little bit off. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Dent gets in, throws him out to end the inning. Don Money gets another hit. Ben Ogley has 6 RBIs. Let's see if it's enough. Do the Yankees have a rally in their bones? Right now, the Yankees trail 8-3. So now it will be Piniella, Johnson, and Chambliss to bat against. Nope, can't be Caldwell. He cannot go in the 9th inning. So he is auto fatigued because he gave up the 3 runs. So he's done. So that was basically it. And they'll try their luck at Bill Castro. No wheelhouses on the card, just some ballparks. Lefties could probably ting him a bit if he hits it. But it's a 5-run lead. So let's see if he can hold on. So it will be Piniella, Johnson, and Chambliss. Here is the pitch. And it's going to be a 9 on Castro. Is in play. It's a 10. It's a base hit for Lou Piniella. Lou. Line drive left field for Lou. So Lou with a base hit. All of a sudden, this Yankee team had absolutely nothing through first 6 innings. Have come back with hits now past the 7th. Pinella's on. Yankees down 5. Here is Cliff Johnson. Munson's already been used. They don't really have anything else but Fran Healy, but I don't know if you even have a Healy card. So let's look and see what my options are. I'm gonna call a timeout. If Fran Healy is here, we might go with Jim Spencer. And there's Mike Heath, but he is not. I don't think he's eligible. He might have to be eligible. If I'm right, Fran Healy is probably in the what do they call the extra people that I have not cut out yet. So I'm going to go ahead and use Mike Heath as my catcher. If the world comes to an end and we get the runs of Jim Spencer will swing. So Spencer will hit here for Cliff Johnson, and then Mike Heath will come in and catch if we score 5. So Spencer will hit lefty bat against Castro. Of course, Cliff Johnson, a 2-run triple, is removed from the ball game, but Johnson is not as good against right-handed batters. It's a 5. It's in play. It's a 20, and that's a base hit for Spencer. He probably doesn't get that against a lefty. Grounder of the middle, and runner on first goes 2 bases. So Spencer is on. Yankees trying to make something out of this. First and third, nobody out for Chambliss. Yankee fans on their feet here, trying to bring down the Yankees here. Castro from the stretch, first and third. Yeah, Brewers will play the infield back with a big lead. It's in play. It's a 91, and that's a ground ball. The second they make, no, probably not 2. Double play is only a 5. Double play is a 6. That's an 8. That's a fielder's choice. Okay, so the fielder's choice will score Piniella. So it is now an 8-4 ball game. So Chambliss on a fielder's choice scores. So he is the runner on. So 1 out, runner on first, 8-4, and here's the third baseman, Nettles. Down by 4, 1 out. Yankees trying to fight back against Bill Castro here from the stretch. That's going to be in play, but a 75 for Nettles is a fly ball center field. Gorman Thomas backs up, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Bucky Dent trying to keep it alive for the Yankees here. They've won 7 out of their last 8. They're 8-4. The win by the Brewers here will even up the season series. Castro from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a defensive check. Let's see how this ends. It's going to be an error on the shortstop. Could play in the Yankees' favors. That is Mauldin. Mauldin is not their everyday shortstop. He is an error on a 2. Error on a 2 means it's going to be a 1-54 error. He gets it. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Good play by Mauldin, and this game is over. The Milwaukee Brewers win it by the score of 8-4. What a change this was, folks. The Brewers with 3 hits in the first. Let's see again if we can keep the pen working. Hang on 1 second as I try to keep this one brewing here. Let's see if we can. There we go. So 3 hits in the first, no runs and no hits in the second. 1, 2 hits in the third, nothing in the fourth. 1, 2, 3 hits in the third. So they are really peppering Caldwell pretty bad. They were peppering Tidrow really bad. 2 there, none there, and then they had 2 hits in the ninth. So 5, 8, 10, 13 hits. 6, 8, 9, 11, 13. So Milwaukee, 8 runs on 13 hits. For the Yankees, if you were not here, they had nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing, and absolutely nothing. Mike Caldwell retired the first 18 Yankees. And then the Yankees finally scored 3 in the 7th, which ended Mike Caldwell's night in the 9th. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, including a 2-run triple by Cliff Johnson. In the 8th inning, they tried to fight back that inning. They left a couple men on base with 2 hits. And then in the 9th, they had 2 hits. So for a team with absolutely nothing, they actually had 8 hits. So 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. So the Brewers 8-13-0. The Yankees 4-8-0. So the Yankees will lose this one. They will now go to 8-5. They had won 7 of the last 8. but this will be a loss. So they'll have the Sunday finale against the Brewers coming up. And let's look at that one and see who pitched and who will be available. The series, they actually lost the game one, and they won Saturday one. So we'll go and see what the Sunday finale. Actually now are 8-5, so they're actually 2 games ahead of their pace. The Brewers won 3-2 on the Sunday finale. 26,000 showed up at the stadium, under 2 hours of baseball. Larry Sorensen with the win. And of course, Catfish Hunter went 7 innings. Gossett looks like Sorensen went 8 innings, and Bob McClure gave 63-degree day at the stadium. So it was Cooper, Heisel, Ogilvy, Bando. Thomas, Dick Davis is the DH. Followed by Buck Martinez is your catcher. So it's like Heisel moves to right, so left, center. So there's no Wolford, so it's Heisel. So it's going to be Heisel, Thomas, and Ogilvy playing right. Yankees right. So next time we see you, that will be your Sunday finale. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Please, folks, hit like. Please subscribe to me. I appreciate it. This is what you're going to get. Such great action, Stratomatic, payoff pitch, all the fun sports. Thank you, folks. Dave Gardner, thank you so much for coming in. One of the best. Subscribe to him, folks. Plays a lot of fun stuff on there. Thank you, sir. Have a great rest of your evening. Again, final score is Milwaukee 8 and the Yankees 4. Have a good night, everybody, from the Bronx.